Watching Black Adam is like watching The Rock. And I'm not talking about this rock. I'm talking about watching an inanimate object for 2 hours. Although, what's the difference? This movie felt rushed and boring. It's just a Rock movie with big visual effects and action sequences. And that's why I'm not a big fan of The Rock's movies. I admire his work ethic and the fact that he's an action star who can bring in numbers, but his movies always feel like they're lacking something deeper. Like, I still don't understand why the GSA was after Black Adam. He didn't really do anything that gave them reason to go after him, besides the whole violent history behind the character. But he didn't seem that evil when he awakened. If anything, he was trying to save the country and the kid, and he was just trying to be left alone. The GSA was just after him for the sake of going after him because, you know, they're good guys, but also they're working for Amanda Waller, so how does that work? I think Black Adam is an interesting ass character, but it seemed like they tried cramming a bunch of ideas and characters into a single movie. I was much more interested in the backstory and the flashbacks than I was throughout the entire movie. This movie depicts Black Adam as just this big imposing tank of a character. There's nothing for the audience to connect with. All we get is a backstory with someone narrating over it. But there's nothing in that backstory in the beginning to engage the audience or have us care for Black Adam. Take The Mummy, for example, and I'm not talking about the Tom Cruise Mummy, no. I'm talking about the good one, the one with Brendan Fraser. In the first few minutes, we figure out the villain's motivation and actually feel a bit of sympathy for him. They should have just used the story formula that The Mummy used and done that for this movie. This seems like the studio's last attempt to revamp the Snyderverse with the return of Cavill. I remember The Rock pushing for Cavill and saying it was his only Superman, but since James Gunn recently announced letting go of Henry from the universe, all of this was for nothing, I guess? Same with Gal Gadot and Aquaman, who we see posters of in the kid's room in the movie. Apparently, The Rock and his team also released false financial documents that said Black Adam was a success. Warner Bros. Needs to get their shit together. I mean, my ex-girlfriend's closet is better organized. But I'm actually pretty pissed off about this whole Snyderverse going down the drain. I mean, come on, man. Henry Cavill, he's a fucking badass. He's like the greatest Superman we've had. Like, I get it. James Gunn is trying to establish his own universe. But why not just let Zack Snyder finish his Snyderverse, finish his Justice League movies, and then reboot it after that? That's what the fans want, man. But I get it. It's a studio. At the end of the day, it's a business. They got to do what they got to do. But still, come on, man. You can't do that to my boy Henry Cavill. So what did I like about this movie? Despite my gripes about The Rock, the fact of the matter is, he is an action star, and he does his job as a big, imposing, serious badass, and the destruction he creates is a lot of fun. Visually, this movie is awesome, but not so much when it comes to pacing or story. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I'll be posting more videos like this one. I'll see you next time, and remember, tell them the man in pink sent you. Oh wait, no. Tell them Mr. Pink sent you. Oh wait, no. Tell them Mr. Brown sent you. Oh wait, no. Tell them the man in black sent you. I'm free of insecurity, dancing to the melody, no lack of melatonin. I'm Keanu 47.